Привет.
Привет, как дела?
Хорошо.
Good.
Okay, so I'm here at Dreamhack Winter. I'm with DIMAGA, obviously. His tournament's over at the moment. You went out in the group stage. Give me a basic rundown of when you saw your group stage. How good did you think your chances were? Who were you thinking you were going to beat? Who were you going to lose to?
Yeah, when I saw my group, I was thinking, it's kind of okay group for me, so I think I can pass it, because I have a lot of ZVZ, like against TLO, Nurture of course, like really tough, and Targa. I know like all the three players play style, and it was Protoss Monchi. So against Zergs, I was kind of confident. But of course, like Targa playing really aggressive and all-inish, and TLO recently was playing another, like he was playing versus me, and I lost to him as well, like 2-0. So I know his playstyle. And Nurture, of course, also know his playstyle, but still he's like kind of greedy and a good microing, and so it's really tough opponent. And Monchi, I lose to him a lot as well, so for me it was a really tough group. I think it was like sometimes you meet some people you don't want to play. It was like Monchi for me for sure. I know it, yeah. So I start with TLO my first match, and he really surprised me. Like he makes I lose to one, but he surprised me with strategy. He like all three games I believe he was like hatchery first, and then go gasless 4 queens, and like 5 minutes double gas, and then like he can do it like other stuff, sometimes like add double more gas or just one gas. It depends on situations. And overall he's making like these 2 queens making a lot of energy, and just go when he has a layer, he make a creep highway and go with like queens and roaches only. And I was surprising, because like these 2 queens kill me few overloads, and I was supply blocks, then I replace them, and then when he comes, my roaches was in production, so I lost a lot, and like triple game in a row was kind of the same. So I didn't adapt it too well, I think. So I lose to him, and he surprised me. And next game was against Targa. Like first game I win, like he was all-inning me, like link bailing, and defended pretty good, and I get really huge advantage. Then I just come with roaches, make also even more advantage to myself, make big damage, so I win that game. And next game versus Targa at daybreak. It was a crazy game. I also have no, I don't think I have an advantage, but we have like even like split map, like broodlers, infestors and corruptors, but he attacked me, and it was a bad position for him, so I just fungal everything, and I have like really big advantage after that. And just but still he transitioned to ultralisks and links, and tried to eliminate me. He almost like do this. I have only like 1 gas, 1 pull, and no drones at all, and only 1 larva at the middle of map. I make drone, and then I rebuild my hatchery and rebuild everything, but I have like a really crazy limit of infestors and broodlords. I have like 15 infestors or something. Yeah, and I won that game, so I was kind of confident overall. Like it wasn't bad result from the beginning. And next game I was playing against Monchi. I was thinking like he was playing like his usual before broodlords push like from 3 base, but he was doing like 2 times immortal central links, and I make a few like the same mistakes in both game. I make a little bit more over drones, so I have like 5 more drones than I needed, and it's like one of the mistake what I see. And also he has really good force fields, that's why I lose. And last game I was a little bit depressed, but still I was playing okay versus Nurture. It was daybreak first, I believe. It was like Muta versus Muta, but he was really greedy. But I didn't see it. He was making like use standard build orders, and then just really fast player and triple gas. I do almost the same, but like delayed like 15-30 seconds the same. And then he gets this timing windows when he get Muta much faster, and upgrade Carapace armor for air also much faster. I kill his even sword and has my own sword, but he come with this timing when he's +1 Carapace and kill me. with Mutalinks. And next game, it was Cloud Kingdom. It was really like everything was good for me. He going to almost the same with from Muta. I was taking my third base, but somehow I managed to lose that hatchery. He was killing only with Muta. I have like 5 infestors, few queens, and like spore crawlers, but spore crawlers didn't. It was in ranged, and I like he managed to cancel that hatchery, and then I was fucked up. He has really huge advantage from that. That was the story, and like I was out because I has like only 1 win and 3 loses, and today I was playing with Bishop, I win 2-0, and that's all.
There was a time when people used to say DIMAGA is one of the best European ZVZ players. Did something change in your play, or is it something in the matchup of how ZVZ's played? What do you think changed to the results?
From that time, it was like really a lot of patches. It was like from the beginning, I believe, when it was. I understand how it's to play and win almost like most top players in ZVZ. Yeah, but there is changing a lot, really. So there is playstyle, multitasking, a lot of build orders is after that become new and it really workful. Of course, maps as well. So yeah, and like Fungal was like so many nerfs, buffs. So yeah, it just changed a lot. And of course, like players grows up. It's competition, like concurrence is really high right now. So. Yeah, it changed a lot, but still, I do my best. Sometimes it's just on luck, and sometimes you just play bad, and sometimes just people better than you.
Where does ZVZ stand at the moment in terms of your matchups? Is it your best still? Is ZVP better? What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's like all the even. It's always was all the even. Like sometimes you just have much more luck in one matchup. Like especially on tournament, like you win like these matchups, and people think, okay, he's like really good in this matchup. Sometimes it's really true, but sometimes it's not.
At the moment, obviously everyone's always talking about there's all the Zergs who are doing really well, and investors like the main thing to do. Everyone just says build more infestors, build more infestors. Your style of Zerg was you often would use like Mutalisks a lot, etc. How do you think that you fit into like the current wave of Zerg? Does it like hinder your game at all? Does it make other people better? What do you think?
I think infestor is very strong as well. That's why I start playing as well. It's the same. Because like if you're playing another style, it's kind of more risky, I believe, and also in like it's like in some matchups, in some situations, it's like the only way you can win. So why not?
Okay. You played Monchi here. He's a player who, if we look back, even say 5 months ago, a lot of people didn't even know him necessarily outside of Europe. Maybe a few people. I know you saw him playing, I think it was only last week at the, what was this, Acer Challenge? Yeah. What do you think of him as a player?
Yeah, he's really strong and he's good. He's like, he was, how it's called? He was like like low level, and then he became really like, because he was practicing a lot, I believe, and he started the game very good, and all his mechanics very good, and understanding of the games as well. Good. And also like 1 month ago he was at, I believe, IESF at Korea and he won it, I believe. Yeah, so, and I think like his PVZ is like really great. It's like probably his best matchup, I think, but maybe it's not right.
Even though for the last 6 months we've been hearing all the Protoss players complain about PVZ, now it's like coming around and now all the Zerg players complain Immortal All-In's too hard early on, it's too good, it's the best build in the game, etc. What do you think about this?
Well, I like what I heard is like was like other way. It was like a long time ago. It was all like Immortal is so strong, and right now like all Protoss almost whining about Broodlords, Infestors, of course. But because this is really like in some situations it's just imba.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What is the solution? Like, if I asked you, if you were the developer, you're Blizzard, okay, you can just pick 1 or 2 things. What idea would you have?
Very difficult to fix something. I don't know.
Well, here's some suggestions I heard, and you tell me your thoughts on them. Someone said what you could do is change the infestor so it's 3 food.
Yeah, kind of.
Is that fair?
Maybe.
What about changing something to fungal? Would that make Zerg too weak? Could you alter fungal in some way? Like people have seen, maybe make it a projectile, or maybe make it not work on psionic units. What do you think?
I don't know about this. Like overall, like if we talk honestly, I don't like conception of Zerg like Swarm, when you have like 3 units like Broodlords and Infested Terrans, and in future we will have Locust from Swarm host. I don't like it at all. because it's very hard to math to make a prediction, and in StarCraft 1 we never has this, so it's kind of random. So just my opinion.
Do you think it's a problem that the Zerg can have like 200 army and then he can have all these extra units as well because of the infested Terrans, etc.?
Yeah, it's a problem, I think, but Blizzard think it's cool, and people also for it's cool, so I don't know. It's very hard to fix it.
Okay, so people have probably heard by now you got married recently. How does this affect your life as a pro gamer? Because some people hear, oh, he got married, they might think, oh, maybe he's going to take StarCraft 2 less seriously, or maybe he's going to take some months off. Is this the case?
I was already has my vacation after marriage, so no, I don't want to go less. Like I will practice even more, I believe. Yeah, so I will stay full-time pro gamer for sure.
If we think back to even summer of this year, you were still had every now and then you'd have like a big result, like you got to the final of Dreamhack Summer, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
Where do you see yourself in your career at the moment as like a pro gamer? Are you like, have you dipped a bit? Are you due for a next upspring up? Like how motivated are you to win, etc.?
Probably I'm deep, like in middle of all pro gamers in Korea. Like if I will talk honestly, but if you stay with some good pro house and you can have good conversation with him and with all people and understandable, then it will be, yeah, of course your skill will be rise a lot, but I don't need I don't want to go to Korea. That's a problem. Probably just yeah, I can go to some tournaments in Korea, but not to live to practice. Yeah.
So there was a time when there was this argument going backwards and forth. Who is the best European nation at StarCraft? Was it Sweden? Was it Ukraine? At the time, Ukraine was doing really strong. It was like a good argument. Now it seems like there's not really so many people you see from Ukraine. So if we go through the top people from Ukraine, you give me your thoughts on where they are in their career at the moment or as a player. So let's start with someone here, Freya. What do you think of him?
Yeah, he's really good right now. But he was also traveling a lot of tournaments lately. That's why maybe his performance is not best and not his level. I think he can do better. Also Bly, of course. Like lately he's doing really good. And Dmytro, but he's like a player. Of course he's a legend and he's really good. But lately he was playing a lot of HOTS, so you don't even he was winning right now. He's in Singapore IEM. He was winning qualification in WoW. It's still very hard to qualify it, I think, in Europe. So he's good, of course, but I think he needs just more practice especially in WoW. But he was spent all his time to practice in HOTS. It's for future investments. So I think we'll see when its HOTS will come out. We'll see how it will works. Yeah, Strelok. It's kind of dark horse.
Okay.
Yeah, because when he's practicing a lot and when he's game knowledge really good. When he's know it, then he just repeat it very well, and his mechanics become really good. But right now, as far as I know, he's struggling with Zergs and Zerg Imba and other stuff. So I think it's mind problems. Has the same with us. He has the same problems, yeah. But still, if they just don't think about Imba and other stuff, just practice, they become really top player, I believe.
One of the big stories in Korean StarCraft over the last year was all these Casper players switching from Brood War to StarCraft 2. Mm-hmm. We just had an MLG where some of them went, it was Flash, some of these guys. I know you were a big Brood War player and you never really got the chance to play these guys in official tournaments.
Yeah, I get it only in the beginning in Korea when I was 2011, I was playing against July, I believe. Okay. That was the one and the only probably from Brood. Maybe Nasty as well was, but he wasn't so big star in StarCraft 1. But July, and I beat him in ZVZ. That time was wow, it's really a big achievement for me.
Is there one or maybe a couple of Casper players who switched over from Brood War who maybe you never got a chance to face them in Brood War and you'd like to play them now if you could in StarCraft 2? Yeah,
I would say probably Jidong, right? But I was because he's top Zerg in Brood War for sure. But I was playing with him once at 2008 at WCG at practice. So yeah.
How did you do?
Yeah, I lost the game, of course. But yeah, he was really nice. It just was good experience. All little things really matter.
Anyone else stands out in your mind as who would be a fun match?
fun match. I don't know, like all top Casper players probably, like all top StarCraft. But almost like I was playing with Bisho also, he raped me very hard in 2009 at WCG. Yeah, I didn't play of course with Flash only from like top level. Yeah, but they all like crazy in StarCraft 1. But in StarCraft 2 is like another game, you need to like think for another. I heard someone tell me like that Jadong says like if you become like really aggressive like in StarCraft 2, like in StarCraft 1, he's like really was aggressive in StarCraft 1. It's like really bad and he loses a lot because of that. So sometimes you just need to stay and wait for energy for fungal, right? Nurture. Yeah, so.
Okay, actually that game you mentioned there, you played Bisu at WCG.
Yeah.
He was so famous for his PvZ, obviously. He was like the one Protoss who could seemingly kill any Zerg. And people always said the thing he's strongest at was his multitasking. He could attack you in all these different areas. He could harass you at the same time. Yeah. What was it like to actually play against him?
He just like raped me. It was like totally the same what you says. Like I have no chance at all. Like I was so nervous. Like I don't know. It was really. Yeah, I remember this. I even right now still nervous a lot. I don't know. I have like kind of like. Experienced player already, like I was in really a lot of tournaments, but still I nervous a lot. I don't know how to fix it. It's like probably mind problems.
If you look like, say, the next 6 months from now, where will DIMAGA be in 6 months, do you think? Where do you want to be?
When I want to be at home. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I just want to be like, as always, just play my game. And this game I love, that's all.
Okay, do you have a final message? Anyone you say hello to, say thank you?
Hello, Nurture. Hello to all people who is watching StarCraft and just Cybersport esports. Thank you a lot, and thanks to my team MTW.
Спасибо.
Спасибо вам.